Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're using some new stuff that I got. We're trying some new MAC stuff, some air pairs, and just a few little bits here and there that are new to me. So I'm really excited because this foundation sounds very promising and I'm really excited about trying a new foundation. This is the Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. And I think it's supposed to be a glowy finish, which is my kind of jam. So let's try it out. Oh, this color looks dark. I don't know how this is gonna look on me, but it looks dark. Oh no, once it's out, it's not that dark. Let's see. It is dark, but we'll fix that with concealer. I'll just add a few dots of concealer around my face and let's see. Well, I'm just gonna conceal as if I was already concealing, and then we'll see the result. I'm getting it all dirty, but anyways, all for the beauty. So, okay, you guys, let's see. The good thing about that concealer is that it doesn't alter the way that the product works. I've tried it a million times to do that, to like lighten up a foundation. I usually mix it on the back of my hand and then go in. I don't do it like this, but today I just went like jam. I went ham. So apparently MAC hadn't launched new foundations in a long time. I'm not sure, but when I saw that they launched a new foundation, I was like, it's probably gonna be a really good foundation, and I think it looks flawless right now. In my opinion, it looks really good right now. Let me see. Oh yeah, I like this foundation a lot. It looks just like skin. It looks like I'm wearing nothing. So now I'm gonna add more concealer just to lighten up some areas where I would usually add my concealer anyways. And on my little, it covered my little pimples that I had. I went here, but it covered the other ones that I had around here. That's great. So it does have good coverage, because I thought I was gonna have to cover them with concealer, and apparently I don't have to. So I always put some on my jawline, well, up my jawline, to give dimension to the face. You know, you don't want this to be flat, you want this to be darker and this to be lighter. At least that's how I like to contour my face. Okay. It's blending in perfectly, especially with this Kosas concealer. It's just blending in perfectly. It's perfect. What I don't have is, I just realized, oh no, I do have a mascara. Is this crooked? I think this is a little bit crooked. Yeah, there we go. I'm going all the way into my hairline. Who cares? I'm gonna shower today anyways later, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so look at the foundation, how it looks. I think it looks really gorgeous. It looks really good. It's very glowy. So if you're not into glowy foundations, this is not gonna be for you. So I'm gonna add a little bit of powder before bronzing my face. This is the one from Clinique. It's their 20 Invisible Blend. I've only tried this once when I did my Clinique video, so I was like, why not give it another try and see if it's a good powder, because I don't remember. But I usually don't use that much powder, but since this is a very glowy foundation, the oils start coming out later on their own. So it will be glowy by the end of the video again, probably, most likely. So now we're using the Air Paris Rice Powder Blush and Bronzer. Comes like this. Sometimes it's a little hard when the colors are divided because the brush might not fit, but this one actually did fit, so I'm okay with that. I just did a video in Spanish, you guys, the Luis Torres video. If you guys follow me, I just did a video in Spanish, and it was so weird, but it felt really nice because I felt like I had a lot to talk about. So if you speak Spanish and you're here, you might want to check that video out. It's the one right before this one that I uploaded. I'm like mixing both colors a little bit for my neck. Oh, now my neck looks red. Great. It's fine. I'll pull this up. All right. So bronzer is done. I just need to cover up that little spot again and then just let it stay there for a little bit and not touch it. And then once it dries out a little, I'll touch it again. I'll touch it again. All right, so for blush, I'm using cream blush. I'm using these two Phytosurgeons. This one is in the Skin Spark. This is in Condensate, and this is in Fume. So the colors are beautiful. I just swatched them. This is what this one looks like, which is Fume. See how beautiful it looks? Removing the foundation. I tried to grab the smallest blending brush I had because the hole's not that big. I forgot to blend my little spot, but I guess it's fine. Since it's a little red, it kind of blends in with the blush. I'm mixing two blushes because I usually never go just with one blush. I like to mix different blushes just like as I always say, to give dimension to the face, because the more colors you apply in different areas, the more your features will pop out in different ways. So I like to make some features retract and some features come up, you know. And now I'm using this one in Condensate, which is this color, which is beautiful as well. But I feel like they're both very either similar or this one is kind of like a dark, it almost looks like a taupey pink. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit of the powder blush, just because it's like a more joyful color, you know. I want something a little bit more joyful on the face. I didn't contour my nose, but let's see. Let's see if I can contour with this. Kind of. Not the best nose contour, but it's okay. All right. Now I'm gonna add some of that powder blush, because it's a little bit more reddish, you know, and I want some reddish instead of just something so taupey. I'm gonna add a little bit on my forehead as if I had got a sunburned. I like to look like I got a little bit of a sunburn. Soft swipe so I don't remove the foundation. I always forget to do soft swipes. And I go like super ham with the brush, and like you're supposed to do it like lightly tapping the skin so that you don't remove or move anything. Lightly tapping, lightly tapping. What kind of videos do you guys like to watch on on Facebook? I've been obsessed with this short about this couple who they do cakes, and they tell stories about their life, like about clients without saying any names and stuff. They tell stories and they're so entertaining. I've been loving watching those shorts. That's the kind of stuff I watch on YouTube. That and obviously makeup reviews. I'm going in with my beauty blender just to like make sure everything is kind of like integrated into the skin. And it doesn't look so red. And now we're using the new palette Connect in Color by MAC, which I'm very excited about because they came out with a bunch of them. And this one was the one that called my name. Look at this, look at how beautiful that is. It's raised and it's smooth and it won't get dirty. And this is like a neutrals palette, which for me is perfect because I love neutrals. So I'm gonna start with the lightest color over here. Let me remove this sticker. I'm doing this just to give the eye a little bit of depth. Because as you guys have noticed, I don't have a lot of lid space. Like, well, I have like a normal amount of lid space, but I don't have a ton of lid space. So with a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna go in with this one. Apply it on the crease and on the outer corner of the eye. Just to keep giving more dimension to the eye socket. And I like to go in a little bit higher because when I open my eyes, it kind of disappears, you know? You see? So I have to go up a little bit higher. Oh no, my allergies are starting to pop up. Every time I start doing my makeup, my allergies start to pop. I'm sorry if I'm doing that with my nose, you guys, but I have no tissues around me. I might need to use this. Sorry, you guys, to clean my nose, but I already removed the makeup. So, anyways, what did I do with the brush? Oh, here it is. So going in a little higher. If you have a very small amount of lid space, always go a little higher because when you open your eye, you won't be able to see it. So we start on the outer corner and just follow the natural shape of the eye. That will always give you the most natural makeup kind of look if you follow the shape of your eye. If you try to change the shape of your eye, that's cool, that's perfectly fine. I do that sometimes, but I find that the most flattering thing to do on your eyes is to follow the shape of your eye. Flattering as in like it looks the most natural. I usually do my eyebrows before doing my eyes, but I didn't today, so whatever. Okay, so we have some sparkly eyeshadows here. Let me swatch them for you and see which one I'm gonna be using. Okay, so here's one. Here's another. They're not very potent. Or maybe I didn't swatch them very well. Alright, so just from seeing them like this, I think I'm gonna add this is like a taupey shade. The first one is like a taupey shade. I don't know if I should go more golden. I think I'm gonna go more golden. Yeah, the golden definitely adds more light. Let me use a smaller brush, smaller brush to just pat it in right there in the middle. And I'm going all the way to the crease, but not up the crease, you know? I'm going all the way up to the crease, but not all the way to the brow bone. So that it looks like when I close my eyes, it looks like my whole eye is golden. But not when I open my eyes, because when I open them, you can't see the gold. You can only see the gold right here. Let's go on to the other eye. Do the same thing. This is a beautiful palette. I feel like if you're into neutrals, you would love this palette. And it's if you only wear neutrals, it's like with those one and done palettes that you can just take on a trip or whatever and just use this palette and you'll be golden. Like you won't need anything else. I really want to concentrate the color right here. Right here. Now, these shades, I don't really understand what they're for because I feel like this grayish would just give me like a weird color on my eyes. So let's take some of this like greenish gold and see what it looks like on the eye. Looks pretty nice. I like it. Yeah. I thought it was gonna look muddy, but it doesn't. If you see me with my eyes closed, it just looks like a different shade of gold on the eye. And I'm actually gonna just take it everywhere over here and mix it with the golden. Well, this is also a golden. There's just different types of goldens, you know? But like there's not a lot much more to do with a palette like this. Let me see this color. Yeah, there's not a lot more to do. So I'm just gonna use this for my inner corner. The one that I said I don't know what I would use it for, well, it's going on my inner corner. And with a bigger fluffy brush, it's going up here. To really just blur the lines. And give it like a pop of light. So this is definitely a super, super natural look. I'm using the shade, the first shade that I used on my lower lid. Yeah, you guys, does it ever happen to you that you like laugh by yourself? Cause like, not because of right now, I'm just saying like, there's so many times that I'm like laughing by myself. Not like ha 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 ha, you know, but just like when I imagine when I'm almost slipping, like I kind of slip, I imagine myself the actual situation as if I would have slipped, and I laugh on my own, like because yeah, I'm just silly. Like I'm silly, and I like whenever someone falls, I wait to see until they're okay, and then I just start bawling my eyes laughing, like. I love seeing people fall, and not like when nothing happens to them, you know, obviously. When nothing happens to them, I love seeing people fall. And when I fall, I laugh all the time. Like I just fell yesterday and my boyfriend was like so worried and he like ran and I was like cracking up and he's like, "Why are you laughing?" And I'm like, "Because it's funny." He's like, "It's not funny, you scared me." YouTube has been such a good output, like way of me like putting myself out there, you guys, because as you guys know, I I battled with alcoholism for a lot of years, and I was really like closed off and like not closed off, but just like separated from like society and stuff, like from everyone, from everything. I just stayed at my house all the time and didn't know anything, like didn't do anything with anyone. Like I would just do my own thing, but now like being on YouTube and talking to you guys feels like I have like friends to talk to, and it's so nice. Like that's why I always tell you guys that I wish you responded in the comments, because I love starting conversations about whatever, about makeup, about like life things, lifestyle, just starting new conversations about whatever for me is very satisfying. I'm pulling it up a little bit. And just okay. I think the eye look is cute. I mean, it's nothing like wow, what an eye look, you know. But I think it's cute. Like it's okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more blush, which I always end up doing. I always end up adding more blush at the end. This looks very blushy. And I try to blend my outer crease with my blush. Okay, perfect. Now on to the brows. To the brows, I'm gonna try this Wet n Wild brow kit, which I've never, I think I've only done for the first time in my life. I did my brows with powder in a video yesterday, and I'm mixing these two colors because one's too dark and one's too light. And I feel like it's so much more work, but it does give you that fluffy kind of brow. I just never understood why people would go through such, like, through such work to do a brow with powder. But I'm sure for some people it's even easier to work with powder than with regular, like a regular pencil. For me, it's much easier to work with a regular pencil than with powder. What are you guys, a powder or a regular pencil people? Like, a pencil to me just seems like do some strokes very quickly and just you're done and voila. And the powder just seems like I don't know what it is about the powder, like it just seems harder to me. Especially with these little tiny brushes that they come with. Maybe if I had a bigger brush. But I feel like the brows are not looking that bad. Oh, never mind. They are looking a little bad. I'm gonna brush my brows. I know what I'm gonna do. Putting this together. I'm gonna brush my brows and use my Charlotte Tilbury brow pencil, which is in a very light shade, so it won't darken up my brows because I feel like I've already darkened them too much. Yeah, this one looks too dark, in my opinion, this side. Alright, I'm removing some of the tint. I'm filling it in with a much lighter, this is like a dark blonde. Which I never buy dark blonde, I don't know why I bought dark blonde. I'm usually a taupe or a neutral brown. I never go for the auburn or the reddish brown because I hate having like a reddish brow. There was a point where I microbladed my brows and I regretted it like a few months later because they turned red and I hated it. I mean, I didn't microblade them that much, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I hated the red on my brows. I still have a tiny little bit of red on my brows, but it's nothing comparable to what I had. And I think what's helped to get rid of if you don't like your brows, use AHAs and BHAs and peels in general to like to peel the skin on your brows so that this comes with a little cream. This is a Wet n Wild brow kit. Comes with a little cream, which I don't know if this is gonna work to do my brows. Oh God. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad, right? Okay, so now on to the other side. Oh god, my nose, my nose, my nose. I should always take something for allergies before starting to film because every time I add makeup to my face or face masks or whatever, my eyes start bleeding. I actually like this brow kit. It's pretty good and it's very affordable. It comes like this and it's pretty good. I would say it's pretty good. Oh, I didn't grab a enchinador de pestañas. How do you say that in English? An eyelash curler. Here we go. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Okay. So let's curl our lashes. And we're trying a mascara that I think is new. It's not new on the market, but new for me. I'm gonna have to clean this area up and add a little bit of concealer and some bronzer there or something because the makeup from that area is gone. Okay, so I'm using the Voluminous Million Lashes from L'Oreal. This is L'Oreal, right? Yeah. Okay, not too shabby. I'm getting it on my eyelids as always, but we'll get rid of that. I think the second coat is not adding that much. Let me see. Which is strange because it's new. Well, I don't need that much. I'm not trying to go with like a crazy voluminous lash today. But just grab this spoolie. This is the easiest way to remove mascara when you get it on your eyelid. A spoolie very lightly. Obviously, you're not gonna scratch the crap out of your eye. You just very lightly, like almost dust it on top of your lid. I should put some on my lower lids. I think I'm gonna put some on my lower lids. I'm sorry for the whole nose thing, you guys. I am really sorry. Got a little bit of dark right there. Does it ever happen to you guys that like once you start adding makeup, your eyes start to tear? I don't know if I'm allergic to like everything that I add on my face because it's with everything that I apply to my face, not just makeup. I'm gonna add some concealer right here and then bronze it up a bit. Where's my spongy? Spongy. Where is my sponge? Should be close to here because I had it with me. Well, I guess I'll use this. I don't know if this will work. It looks red because this has a pigment from from the blushes, but whatever. It's not that bad. And then for my lips, which look a little crusty and dry, I'm using my own lipstick that I made on the Finding Ferdinand. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review soon. I don't know if this is crooked. I'm gonna do a review soon on Finding Ferdinand, the collection with Kaki Reviews Beauty. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about getting those products in. So for my lips, I'm using the lipstick that I made from Finding Ferdinand, which is new. I haven't tried it, so let's see if I like it. Oh, this is very pink. I usually don't go for such pinks, but I'm using the Fenty Heat Gloss Gloss Bomb Heat in Hot Cherry. So my lips are gonna be hot cherry lips. I guess I didn't do such a bad match with the lipstick. I'm so not used to using these colors on my lips. Maybe the gloss with something a lot lighter under, but not this. So anyways, you guys, I already set my makeup. I already did the whole shebang. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribes, I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. That means I'm doing something right, and I'll keep doing it and keep getting better at it. And if you like or comment, it means the world to me. I'm gonna still upload. I'm uploading almost every day or every day. Sometimes I upload twice a day, but I'll stay here for now. And I hope you guys have a great time and a great rest of your day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.